Alright, so now we have the reds, and we got through all the halfling area. We killed the king of the halflings. That's kind of the... I don't know if they made that completely clear, but the main point is to kill all the people who killed the last Overlord. That's like
so
the
this
overarching plot thread here.
So,
Welcome to the spawning pit.
so that is
Oh,
why
yes.
it was so important to get the evil
The
from him.
tower heart is not only the main source of your tower's power.
Yes.
It also contains information on your minions. Touch it.
I just kind of am going through and showing some stuff in the that we've unlocked in the tower. You can see here, there's my corruption level at 6%. I don't know if I have to do every evil thing in the game to get 100%, but if I do, that sucks. So there I can stone minions, and then there's other stuff that hasn't opened yet. They unlock little bits of your tower as the game goes along, but you can see there's a green area for the greens, and there's a red area for the reds with the hive I just got. And,
I wonder if there is some repeatable, like easily repeatable thing that you can do in order to, like.
Here's my coffin where I was. What?
Like
Sorry,
affect
what?
your corruption level.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I can just like go kill the people in town and that'll raise it. I don't think so though. But then you can also see there's like a water area. Oh, I wonder what's gonna go. You know.
Because I remember there was this one RPG I played where they had several different endings based on your answers and how you. And there was one additional thing that was very odd. What you did in combat.
If you're feeling in the mood to practice your combat skills, sire, then this is the place to
And
do it. The tower can recreate many of the enemies you've conquered, so you can kill them again at your leisure.
How cute.
Yeah, and that makes it fun because, like I said, the combat actually gets pretty fun once you have the full complement. So if you really wanted to go through it, I typically wouldn't, but if you really did, they offer you that.
And what I was gonna say, there was a category for like your conversation choices and your quests, and there was another category for battles. And what it essentially meant was, if you run away from battle, it counts as an evil act. So in the last chapter of the game, you could actually like get both of the endings if you stayed at the right spot and just kept running away from battles.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything like that in this, because, yeah, I think it's really just comes down to those very bifurcated choice moments, but,
Kill or not to kill.
Control those things.
Yeah, but I think I could maybe murder people. I haven't tried. I was mostly focused on opening up a new area on the other side of town. Which is going to get us a new part for our
Careful. This is
castle.
the only bit of farmland we've managed to save from the halflings.
But the crops won't be ready for months. We'll have starved by then.
Halfling
We'll
patrols
starve.
are all out there. We've seen them go into this old workshop. Think they're keeping some.
So, if that's the case, if the crops aren't gonna be done regardless, let's just put them on fire.
I mean,
Why
you
waste
say that like
effort,
it's not
right?
exactly going to happen. Oh, and that's going to be really a great part. And here in the firehouse is a fire minion pit. And if I go up here, there's the smelter, but it's behind a bunch of fire. So I'm going to need to find a regular minion pit and put my regular minions back. That's part I don't like. The fire pit is there, but the regular minion pit isn't, you know.
Yeah, why wouldn't they always put them?
Yeah.
These roots? Oh, I've never seen anything like it.
Darn elves can't keep their own forest under control.
These roots are strangling our crops. The forest? It's gone crazy. That ain't natural, I'm telling you.
I've tried cutting them, setting them on fire. Nothing helps.
It's elf magic. I never trusted those pointy-eared layabouts.
So
And-
elves are evil as well.
Well, there's actually a plot line there, and we'll see about it. But you'll see that you know, we're gonna see all the races, you know, of classical fantasies. You're gonna have elves and halflings and dwarves and and there's minion thing, but I first let down this drawbridge so I can get back here more quickly. And everyone's racist, of course, because why wouldn't they be? That's very realistic.
Mm-hmm.
And I am gonna kill some more minion or some more sheep to get some more minion things, even though I have under 60 already for reasons that you will find out after we get the smelter back.
You can never have too many.
Yeah, I mean we keep having to have them die. And I was thinking about going down that way, but then I was like, nah, I'll get the smelter first, so that I don't have to bother with it later. Although
It's kind of dumb that they put them. I mean, I guess there is a reason why there is a fire pit over there and not anywhere
and I'm trying
else.
to target it, but it won't target. There we go. Yeah, it is annoying. I mean, it makes sense that there's one, but there should be a normal one right next to it. I shouldn't have to.
Especially since you can't just be like, oh, I want to take this much of these
Right.
and it would just switch them out.
And I would think that thing that is waving with heat and made of metal, only the Reds could pick up. But turns out anyone can lift this. The bottom is cool as ice.
Ooh, an object. I like objects.
And there's some canned dialogue for you.
Who is really the Overlord here? I think we're doing we're doing
guy, yeah.
dirty work.
What's his name? Gnarl?
Gnarl, yes.
Alright. Now you get to walk back with it. But halfling ambush, and now is my greatest tactical moment. I'm like the Julius Caesar of this game, I'm just so good at tactics.
Deal with these worthless peons.
And I don't forget mechanics ever, or things that they've taught me earlier in the game. Nope. So I recall my minions, send my browns after them. Yeah, this is awesome. Burning them up. As you can see, I'm the greatest. And then I'm like, okay, well, clearly I can do no wrong. And I'm just gonna never be defeated in battle ever. This is never going. And I pulled another bit. This is never gonna, come back to haunt me. These comments that I'm making. I'm trying to get all my minions organized because one of them was not following me, but it doesn't matter.
Oh, there is more of them.
Yep. And what do we know about wheat fields? So you'll see my brown meter. I have 4 browns left.
Yeah, I was about to ask.
And when I try to sweep the minions into combat right now, they're going on the thing. So it was, I've had better fights in my day.
I was gonna ask if the fire caused by you is also going to murder your minions, but I got my answer without even asking.
Yes, and also in this case, the fire was caused by my red minions attacking.
Mm-hmm.
So all that happened was my red minions started attacking while I sent my brown minions in, and they lit the field on fire. Which was cool, but, not necessarily what I would have wanted, and kind of a dumb bit of AI. But now that bridge that I lowered, it's a good thing that I did it earlier, because now I don't have to stop and do it now, in addition to all the other things I'm having to stop and do. And once again, you can see I'm trying to fight, but I'm assigning people to the thing. I'm just really good at this game, is what I'm saying.
Well, I mean, carrying this thing is top priority, regardless.
It's true. It's true. Also, remember when I said that I'd push that thing down, and it was super convenient? Well, I guess they put it back up.
Or it wasn't pushed all the way down, maybe?
No, I'm pretty sure it was, because I saw the thing go ka-tung, ka-tung, just like it does here. But... oh look! More halflings! This is the game's equivalent of an escort mission, and it kind of sucks. And that guy died. It looks like he died because it was dropped on him. I'm pretty sure a rock just hit him and he died, but it looks like they dropped it on him and he died. And that guy's got a crown because he took Melvin's crown. And they're going that way for some reason.
How cute. This is an escort mission, but can they really destroy that cauldron?
No, they can't, but they can kill all my minions and make me go back to the minion spawning pits. And I got really scared by seeing fire after the last one. But I figure that these guys are far away enough, they probably can't really do damage. That'll be fine.
Especially since you can only hit them with the fire ones.
Yeah, I didn't
Well,
really
then
want to stick around
convenient.
for that. And you can see they didn't kill anyone, so.
They were too far away. You could have used your fireballs though.
I could have, but since you're not in first person, it's kind of difficult to aim something that fires in a straight line out from you, you know, and you only have like a few casts of.
Oh, it's almost as if this was...
You have retrieved a smelter, sire. More forging options.
Robot alchemic drive? What?
No, I was gonna say Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. Yes, that one. That's the one.
Your minions have opened the tower forge.
I probably played it, but don't remember it.
Visit the forge, Dark One, and create
The Forge!
Basically, they
And this
made
is-
sure that ranged attacks were the most worthless.
This place has brought forth
well, they're
weapons
actually kind of
that
important
could
in this one.
slay strong kings, and armor that could stop
Uh,
a dragon's breath.
So, this is one of the reasons why it's important to have
Giblet has
gold.
been promoted to Forge Master. He will show you around. The smelter is heating, sire. Please follow Giblet to the forge chamber.
And now, in my defense, I did not make a great decision here, but I was mostly just trying to show off the thing and use what I could. But if you look at the
Forge new items and upgrade existing one. You can
the
create
prices
3
of these
types
things,
items.
and compared to my total number of gold, like that's all the gold I've gotten about a fourth of the way through the game, and I haven't been skipping a bunch. I mean, there's probably about 4,000 so far, and
So
a
this
helmet
is-
would cost me all the gold that I have right now.
Select the material type, sire. It's dependent on the types of smelters you have in your forge.
So is it better to
You
make
can
new ones
create
or
3
upgrade the
types
ones you
of
have?
items. Weapons.
You have to make ones of new materials, because right now all I've got equipped is,
This is where
most
you can
basic
select
materials.
the material type, sire. It's dependent
And they
on
can
the types
imbue
of
them with
smelters
power.
You have in your forge. The lives of your minions can be used to imbue items. The more you sacrifice, the more powerful the item.
And that's why it's important to get
Maximum number of
multiple.
minions you can sacrifice and
More
the
minions
minions
you
you
need.
item and
Oh,
material
and they're
type.
spoiling what other
Don't get
minions
too
you
carried
get.
away,
You get
sire.
grass type
Remember,
minions, you get
minions
water
are
type
your
minions.
weapons, so don't leave
Yes.
home without them. Your item is ready to be forged, master.
And it's got a pretty cute animation.
Yeah, they're dying. It's a lot of them throwing away their lives.
Yep. And so as the game goes on, you'll get more smelters with more types of items, and I don't know how going into that pool suddenly poops out a, specific item, but it does. And it didn't really show you that I got the item, but you can see my axe is glowing slightly now. That's because it's imbued with
This is
power.
your armory, sire,
Hmm.
where you can store your armor and weapons.
So now you can see how different things look if I had any different things. But yeah,
so-
so you can see that's my new axe and that's my old axe, and that's the only difference.
Okay, so it has
See to the
extra
master's
damage.
needs.
Yep.
It would have probably been better to invest into something that gives you like defense.
It would have probably been best to just save my money until I got a different smelter, which had a better material, because this is the same material.
Oh no, seeing as you
but-
don't really attack that much, or rather your contribution to overall damage is rather
Well, but you can
negligible.
boost. It is boosted 15% now. No, but if I had boosted it with more minions, I could have been dealing twice as much damage. And really, the thing though is that you're right. I'm not really going to be in fights much, so it's better to have things that boost my minions or my defense, so I don't die easily.
Mm-hmm. Since your survival is more important. Tak, jestem zajęty na chwilę. Okej, dzięki. I'm back.
So now that I've seen that I need more minions for stuff, I'm just gonna slaughter some sheep because I have needs of them. That one got a fireball because I
Does it
once
actually
again
matter which type of minion you sacrifice?
yes, different types give. Oh wait, maybe not. I think different types give different properties if I remember correctly.
Hmm.
But I was playing a lot of Hat in Time at this point in time. So the X button is attack in Hat in
I've
Time,
never
and
seen anything like it.
A button is attack in this, and X is fireball. And, yeah.
Oh yeah, tell me about this.
You sounded very sarcastic there. No, just kidding. I know what you mean.
No, I mean like I've just been playing Eve of Extinction, and that game has exactly the opposite controls of everything else released in the era.
Yeah, there was a real period on the Super Nintendo where it was pretty standardized, and any game that broke the mold broke your brain.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, why is A not jump?
Yeah. A is jump, B is attack. This is our religion, you know?
Yes.
But yes, so I went up to the forest. They just put fire in the way to make sure that you can't go through there without fire minions. But then I have to go back to the brown thing, put the browns away, get some reds out. It's a whole bunch of bother.
And the flowers do not give you much.
No, I was wondering if maybe they could get like sunflowers as weapons, or maybe some flower hats or
Sunflower
something.
beams.
But they don't, and so I moved on. And now my reds, you have
It's
to
a
put out
good
all
thing
these
they
fires.
specifically made sure that you can't really send. Well, I mean, you can send the brown minions, but you would only do it by accident.
Yeah.
You choose all. Evernight Forest was once filled with elven magic. Creature and plant existed harmoniously amid leafy canopies and sun-dappled pools. Now it is dank, dark, corrupted.
Dank.
Ooh, I like what they've done with the place.
Aww.
In general, unless you
you
need
can-
them, it's easiest to just have browns if you don't know what you're going to be up against. Reds are a tactical thing.
So, seeing as there are different minion spawners over there, do they actually make you come back to this place?
That specific place, no.
So just
They don't
in
make
case you
them.
wanted to.
Well, I mean, there's some things right near here that you take back there. But
Alas, Overlord is truly sickening.
Elves, even dead ones, can speak telepathically to all magical beings, sire. Lazy creatures.
It must prove that it is not a manifestation made flesh.
If you are of the earth and not of the mind, seek out the one-horned beasts.
Once they bestowed healing, but now they crave the blood of living creatures. All living creatures.
Blood! Blood!
Release them from their pain and return here. Only then shall you learn more of Evernight's sorrow.
literal gatekeepers. But I like what they do with elves in this, and I like what they do with unicorns.